Okay, so in this video we are going to think and strategize as to how we should play on Pokerstars so as to finish in the money. So this much you can understand, if you're running good or you're running bad. Okay, so at the time, like, your account is new or you haven't logged in for a long time, you log in after a long period of time, you find yourself, your account is running good. So at that time you can push all in. Okay, you have good hands, you have ace king, you push all in, it doesn't matter. But say your account is running bad. Okay, and you you feel nothing is holding, your good hands are getting crushed by just about anything, then it makes no sense to push all in. So that is the first point, that of course you may already be knowing. And check out this tournament that we are playing. So there are micro million tournaments that we are going to get. There are 36 free tickets to micro millions, and there are 556 players, and top 36 positions give prizes. This is the Indian Poker Stars. First to 10 give 2500 worth of entry to the micro million event. So currently our account is running bad. Yesterday I had 6 of spade, 8 of diamond, and we flopped a straight. Opponent had jacks, board was 7, 9, and 10. Turn was a 3, and river came as 8. And our flopped straight got beaten on the river with a bigger straight. And this kind of scenario has happened several times with me, like in the past week. Like, we push all in with something like ace king, we find that ace with a lower kicker like ace 8 has won with 2 pair. So this scenario is kind of repeating. So in such a scenario, uh, we have to only move all in on the river if we have the nuts, otherwise it's just call. It's very passive approach, and we do not put in more than 15 or 20% of our stack. I really do not know how the Pokerstars NJ and Pokerstars, I think Vegas, they can play, how that looks. uh, Maybe it looks completely like it. And now, like, from India I cannot access pokerstars.com and see how their mobile app looks like, because it always redirects to Pokerstars India. So in this tournament, lot of players are there, huge amount of players. Only 36 places are paid. So this kind of strategy, see, moving all in doesn't make any sense at Pokerstars. Calling all in doesn't make sense. Of course, it is a free roll tourney, but say if you're playing even a small blind tournament, you understand, that there are a lot of bots that are playing at Pokerstars. Lot of in-house bots are playing. Uh, so it makes actually no sense, you know. The normal live poker strategy, the normal GTO poker, the normal tight aggressive push approach that works so well in the live games is going to break you completely. Your bankroll is going to get broken if you play like that. You get ace king, flop is ace 5 7, and you go aggressive mode. You find, on the river your opponent has two pair. So here the approach that will work, I believe, is a very tight, maybe a loose passive approach may work. Why I say loose passive? Because say you have 5 6, if you have a drawing hand, you complete your draw. On the river you feel, you have the nuts, then you are going to win. Re-raise on the river with a let's see what he had. Queen 4 trips, and he already had a flush. So why would he call on the river? Because he doesn't even have kickers and rider. If he had ace king, there was a point in re-raising. He has a lower kicker, he may call, but flush draw is completing. King queen versus ace jack. Okay, so see how anything can happen, you have to be extremely passive. You cannot go aggressive mode. Who knows, there are three bots playing, and I'm just playing a free roll. But say you are playing a $500 buying game or $1,000 buying game at serious money, and three players are playing for um, kind of in-house spots or something, and they are in run good mode, and you lose all the money. You can't do anything in that scenario, right? So be very passive. See, till the river. Don't be aggro. Don't raise. Don't re-raise. So that's what I feel uh, should work to control your losses. I wouldn't say this may make you win a good amount of money at online poker or poker stars. It will just control your losses. The amount that you may lose in, say, couple of in half an hour, it may continue for say like 1 week or 10 days. So let's just play from early position 9 jack. Not the best strategy, but we haven't played a hand so far, and so we'll fold it because opponent is going kind of aggressive, and he's going to try to take down the pot on the flop, and it is going to become a big pot, and it doesn't make any sense, losing that many chips early on in the tournament. So this is a very early stage in the tournament. Okay, Okay, he has gone all in. What does he have? Flush or something? On the river, he has taken such an aggressive approach, or he has 5-6, and Beagle folds. So, see, the blinds are only 25-50, and how many big blinds we are having? We have how much? About 55 big blinds. So, this is very early stage, blinds are only 25-50, and there is no hurry at the moment. And in this stage, our goal should be, to have a very strong hand, a draw that is completed. And once that happens, then we can get some value from that hand. With aces, kings, queens, jacks, the issue is we do not know where we stand versus the opponents. Taking small value from such spots is important, and limiting. See, my stack is how much? 2000 was 2800, so I should not go beyond how much, about 1800 chips I should still retain. What, who knows, he has a 9 with a queen itself. Okay, he has a maid full house, he has a king jack, we do not know. So we'll just show our 9-7, and we'll just fold this hand. We are anyways running quite bad, and we do not want to, we want to continue as much as we can, and hopefully, uh, win some ticket to some micro million event, which I believe is going to be extremely hard, as we are anyways running too bad. But there is no harm, in playing a free roll and seeing, where we stand. Is our strategy working or not? How we can improve our strategy. So let's see. Okay, so this becomes a good spot to steal actually. What our table image is currently? Our table image is very tight, and we have been playing very few hands that too tight, and we have shown a strong fold. So unless they have, an 8 or something, or over pair, they are not going to call this. Alright, so both have called, and maybe it's a free roll or something, or they do not believe my bet. Okay, 60 bet in 630 and a raise. So let's see how many players are remaining. 554 players are remaining. Our rank is nearly about the last one. Prize is up. Huge amount of players are still remaining. Now blinds are 40-80. So we have to play, with our image. Our image has been very passive, and anytime we make a big change or something, so here we could lose, because we are running two bad parties. Uh, Beagle has moved all in. So I think this kind of hands we should fold, make anytime poker stars, make small progress, 10% stack, 20%, 30%. Rest of the time, uh, you should fold that hand. So this we would have lost. See. So whatever your stack is at online poker and live poker, of course, uh, you can take risk. But here you do not know uh, how much stack is stacked against you. What are your real odds? Okay, your real equity you do not know. In live poker, or in a normal poker you can understand, but here at Poker Stars you really do not know what is your actual odds. And here whatever outs you're having, whatever your card is there, you cannot say, you have say 50% equity. Who knows, you may just be having 5% equity, or versus some player who is running good, who is a new player account, and it's in their favor that he runs good. So we do not know all that, right? So now blinds are 50, 100, and ante is 10. And if your account is running, you know, bad, you cannot survive. Okay, in any tournament, any cash, you are going to go broke. Just like you are seeing here, the only difference with such a strategy is that it is going to take longer for them to take all my chips in this tournament. If I am in that mode that I do all in ace queen, I get, you do all in aces, you get, you do all in, and then I would find, okay, in just 2 minutes the tournament mine has gone. And then you are in such a situation that you have to deposit now to play. So again this stupid scenario has come. We won't make all in here, but we'll bet strong, because 100, any of these two players may cover or something, whatever. If someone has a 4 we can do nothing at all. Okay, and he has moved all in, and I guess that's about it for this tournament. Yeah. So you see, what is happening here, and why you should be so wary of a site like PokerStars. Uh, so you have to be really cautious with this poker site. It's very dangerous site, and it is going to give you beats like these, and you will keep on depositing again and again and again, and at the end of the year, 2 years, 3 years, you will find your losses have become humongous. Extreme losses have happened. So take a very passive approach. Try to stay in the game for as long as you can. Do not do any all-ins. Any person does all-in, just fold. See till the river if you're good, and that's how I think you should play here. Thanks for watching.